Morning from New Zealand. I very rarely post anything on this platform, but I decided I would. I'm actually I'm a Jeep guy. My name's Rick. I'm a handyman of all sorts, I like to think. Painter and decorator by trade. Fitter, casual fitter. I'm a Jeep guy. There's my Jeep. Done a lot of work to that over the years. Had that owned it for 10 years now. So, you know, these are 1996. But anyway, I'm here to talk about the E39. I've been doing some extensive bumper repairs. Now, most of you know that these bumpers break real easy. One little hit, they crack. They're not designed for anything, you know, like they're basically just cosmetic, like most late model cars these days. The reason why it's covered up is because I've been doing a lot of extensive work to the bumper, and I didn't want bog dust and whatnot all over it, so I'm trying to keep the body nice and clean and while I do this work. Anyway, I've had the bumper off. As you can see, I haven't finished. I'm just like probably about 3/4 of the way through, and what I used, took the bumper off. As you all know, if you've had the bumper off these cars, they have a alloy beam running through the back of it. So I took that off, took everything off. Fog lights are out, they're over here. They're getting painted as well. Now this here, don't know if you can see that, it's a $30 New Zealand dollars, that is, plastic welding gun. Now, I don't really call it a plastic welder. I like to think of it as a hot staple gun, because it heats up the staple and penetrates the plastic and joins it. Now this bumper, you might find it hard to believe, was in 3 pieces. Right through here, it was broke, and I mean, I can't even remember, to be honest, but anyway, it was in 3 pieces. So there was a break right through here and down here. That was completely gone, and it only left something like that much. So that was gone. The top part was still here, and it had a break right through underneath, right through here, and that was connected to that part, so gone. And basically, it had repairs done to it in the past, and in my opinion, they were never done right. And basically, one little tap here and there over the years I've had it, basically disintegrated it, you know, and it was a throwaway. I went to a panel beater just to get a price on the new one, fully installed, painted, with all the new fog lights and all that. I was looking at 3,200 something plus something, you know, and there's no way. I mean, the car only cost me $3.5 grand originally, and it was in reasonably good condition, but the bumper was cracked, and it just got worse over time. And then I realised when I took it off, after having a few little bumps here and there on, you know, low things that were like curbs, because as I'm used to driving a Jeep, I'm not really a car guy. This is just my spare car for when the Jeep breaks down, or in the shop, or not in the shop, but when I'm repairing it. So I use this as a spare car, and it's a beautiful car. I love it. But as you can see underneath, the repairs go on. And I'll show you around here. And right through here it was all munted. I've had to reshape it with filler, body filler, as well as obviously it's been everywhere's been extensively plastic welded or plastic hot stapled, like I like to say. Most of the repairs, say 90% of the repair, the hot stapling was done from behind, so there was a little bit less work to do to the front, although there was still a lot of work to do to the front, as you can see with all the body filler. In my opinion, it's probably stronger than it ever was, even originally. They're not strong bumpers anyway, but this is solid. You know, there's no way it's going anywhere. It'll be, in my opinion, it's better than before, better than original. And it just goes to show you, you know, with a bit of hard work and a bit of effort, and well, I did work for a panel beater back in when I left school, so I know a lot about body work and body filling, because that's all I did for about a year. I never ever learned to weld, but it doesn't matter because this is plastic, so there's no welding to be done anyway. I will post up pictures of the finished product, and this car probably will be for sale at some stage. I'm not afraid to tell any new buyer what I've done to it, because as you all know, to find these bumpers is really hard, and to find one second hand in good condition, pretty much impossible. They're all cracked. This has had a brand new rear bumper put on it. I'll show you that. That there. Brand new rear bumper, so I thought, well, you know, I've got to do it some justice, and do a good job of the front. I am quite fussy, so I'm taking my time with it. There's no rush, and thought I'd come on here and just show you what's possible with a $30 plastic welding gun and body filler. On the other hand, you can get proper body filler for plastic bumpers, depending where you are and what country you are. Obviously going to be a different brand. This is called Amiga Flexi-Fill. It's supposed to be quite flexible compared to most body fillers. It's especially for plastic. So pretty much this can, which is 500 grams, was not quite enough to do it, so I'm using conventional body filler for the last finishing touches, like as you can see here. This was quite caved in, so it was all good here, but just here where the crack was, right through here, it kind of went in too much like that, so I've had to straighten it, and the only way to straighten it once it was plastic welded was to fill it. So it's got quite a good layer just in here, which I've still got to sand out yet. I've actually applied more. I've reapplied, sanded, reapplied, and I'm trying to get this line right down here, which is coming along. I'm really happy with the results. It's really solid. Like, you would never know that that was completely gone. It's solid, and I'm not bothered about it breaking again. Obviously, if you have a crash, it's going to break. It's going to crack, but like I said, even if it was a brand new bumper and you have a hit, no matter how slight, it will break. because that's what happened to the rear bumper. Backed into something hardly moving, and it cracked right through, and it was nothing wrong with the bumper before that. And I did that through insurance. I actually could have done this front one through insurance too, but it still would have been a $500 excess. And I just quoted it up what it would be private, and it was like over $3 grand, you know. And that's obviously for all new fog lights and fittings and all that. So, and the labour, and the bumper itself I think was about $1,900. Genuine. This is apparently genuine. So I thought, well, you know, have a crack at it, you know. So anyway, guys, over and out for now, and I'll post up the video of the finished results in a few weeks. Cheers, bye.